10 strangest creatures discovered in the ocean. Here are 10 of the most mind-boggling, jaw-dropping, odd-looking creatures that have been discovered in our vast oceans all around our world. The creatures you're about to see in this video are absolutely unforgettable. Like and subscribe right now, or the spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Number 10. Leafy Sea Dragon. Let's head over to Kangaroo Island to visit the leafy sea dragons. That sentence might sound like a line from a child's adventure book, but truth is stranger than fiction. You can actually head to Kangaroo Island in South Australia to get an eyeful of the leafy sea dragon, a member of the same family as the seahorse or the Cygnotidae family. These sea dragons grow to around 20 to 24 centimeters long, which is about 9 inches, and they feed on plankton and tiny crustaceans. With their tiny, minuscule fins, these magnificent dragon moves through the water looking as if it's a drifting piece of kelp or just another twine of seaweed. They're nicknamed leafies and are the marine emblem of South Australia. And if you ask the most popular zoology and marine biology narrator on Earth, David Attenborough, he'd tell you that his favorite animal is actually the leafy sea dragon. Number 9. Christmas Tree Worm. Oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. But this Christmas tree only looks like the great pine of the winter holidays, and it's underwater, and it's actually a worm. The Christmas tree worm, or Spirobranchus giganteus, can be found in warm tropical waters ranging from the Caribbean to Indonesia. Most divers with spy eyes find these filter feeders attached to great star coral reefs rampant in tropical waters. These vegetation-looking worms with their 2 spiral plumes have hair-like tentacles that grow from their small tube-like bodies. These tubes are used for feeding on microscopic organisms and for respiration, allowing the worm to breathe. Number 8. Anglerfish.
Fine meal for a fish with a highly extendable stomach.
Without a doubt, it's the embodiment of nightmares, but chances are you'll never actually have to worry about one. Anglerfish are deep-sea creatures that use a bioluminescent lure to attract prey at depths of 3,300 feet or around 1 kilometer. With its huge head and enormous mouth, these fearsome fish range from about 20 centimeters to 1 meter in length. There are more than 300 species of anglerfish, most of which are found in the Atlantic and Antarctic oceans. Oddly, only the female has her own glowing light hanging above her mouth. Sorry males, they can't be ambush hunters. They'll have to chase down their prey. But the females, with their luminous flesh attracting unsuspecting prey close to their sharp see-through teeth, only need location and patience to capture the next meal. Number 7. Northern Stargazer. Genus Astracopus, species Gydatus. This stout fish makes its home in the sands at the bottom of the ocean floors around 36 meters or 120 feet deep. They can reach 22 inches in length, and you'd be lucky if you actually spot one, because they're mostly buried in sand waiting to ambush its prey and gulp it down whole. The eyes, gill slits, nostrils, and most of its mouth are on top of its body, and its spectral fins are adept at digging and burying. It's a dark blackish-brown fish with white spots on its head and body and striped fins. And this fish is absolutely stunning. As in beautiful? No, not at all. We're talking about stunning as in it can electrify opponents. It has a special organ just behind its eyes that produces an electric shock, so even humans must use extra caution when handling. Number 6. Red Handfish.
Is a species of handfish in the genus Timicthes, found in Frederick Henry Bay.
Red handfish Timicthes pallidus comes in all sorts of colors, thus generating other names like the spotted handfish and the pink handfish. It is a rare and critically endangered species known only from southeastern Tasmania and Australia. With a name like handfish, you can probably get an idea they would rather walk along the seafloor on its hand-shaped fins rather than flip those fins to zoom through every level of the ocean. The handfish grows to around 15 centimeters long and has skin covered in tooth-like scales called denticles. Unfortunately, it is thought to be one of the rarest fish in the world. In fact, until this year, there were thought to have only been between 20 and 40 of them living in the entire world. Number 5. Wobbegong.
If any of those fish above its head get too close, they'll get gulped.
Located in the Indian and Pacific Oceans, mainly along the northern shores of Australia, New Guinea, and Indonesia, we have the wobbegong. This unique creature of the carpet shark family looks like an old dirty, battered rug, dragging around the floors of the ocean. Wobbegongs have impeccable camouflage with their flat, tasseled bodies, so these tricky idle hunters just need patience to catch their favorite tasty meals, including fish, octopuses, crabs, and lobsters. But if they lack patience for one reason or the other, they can also use their sneak-up attack, where they'll slowly stalk their prey with impunity of being discovered. Number 4. Blob Sculpin. The blob sculpin looks like an aloof, reclusive fellow at the workplace by the name of Bob Sculpin. The only reason blob sculpin is on the list is because it is actually a fish with the strangest face. Others say this deep water creature is the equivalent of Grumpy Cat. However you see it, we can all agree that blob sculpin is a miserable-looking fish that lives in the very deep waters of the North Pacific and Bering Sea. And while this bottom feeder may look perpetually bored and bummed out, it only takes that appearance up here above sea level. When they dive back into their depths of 9,000 feet, they actually look quite fierce and keep pretty busy on the ocean floor, waiting for prey to creep into their domain so they can aggressively lunge. And when they're tending to their younglings, sculpins fan their eggs to keep them free of sand, which is an unusual behavior for deep-sea dwelling fish. Number 3. Frogfish.
Fish are ambush predators whose mouths can open up to 12 times their resting size.
Frogfish are any members of the family Antennaridae, which are a type of anglerfish, and there are about 50 different species. Normally found in shallow tropical and subtropical ocean waters around the world, the largest species only grows to 12 inches or 30 centimeters long. They are ambush predators, so they often hang out among coral and can clearly camouflage itself accordingly, although changing its appearance does take a few weeks. With a mouth that can open 12 times its original resting position, it can eat prey the same size as its body. Plus, it's equipped with some shocking evolutionary modifications. The dorsal fin has evolved into a fishing pole-like limb, with a main duty to bait fish into snacking on its deadly worm-looking appendage. Number 2. Fangtooth. Think sharks are the only terrifying toothy residents of the ocean? Think again. These fish have mouths that are full of long, pointed teeth, perfect for catching and hanging on to prey of just about any size. Way down deep at nearly 5,000 meters, which is well over 16,000 feet deep, common fangtooths have the largest teeth of any fish in the ocean, proportionate to body size. And although their teeth look enormous, a large fangtooth is only 6 inches long. Picture of the day. Here's our subscribers' pick of the day. If you have a shocking photo that you want aired on one of our videos, be sure to submit it. In this photo, you can see a humanoid mud skipper fish. Its 4 feet 3 inch corpse was spotted in the mangrove chain islands in Palawan, Philippines. DNA tests revealed that it's from the Gobiidae perciformis family, an order which is the same as the common mud skipper. But this giant species is also mixed with Homo erectus. Just joking, don't be so gullible. Happy Halloween in advance. Number 1. Dumbo Octopus. When it's upright and graces the screen with its orange hue, the Dumbo octopus resembles the star of Pokemon, Pikachu. This animal could pass as Pikachu's underwater cousin, but most people say that the little Dumbo octopus resembles the famous flying elephant with the humongous ears known as Dumbo. The Dumbo octopus doesn't have ears in the normal sense, but those appendages that look like ears allow it to flitter around the depths of the ocean at 9,000 feet. They are foraging predators and eat pelagic invertebrates that swim above the sea floor. Since the depths of the seafloor are so vast, the chances of Dumbo octopus to reproduce are super rare. So, after mating, females carry sperm with them and fertilize their eggs when conditions are right. Which of these bizarre creatures astonishes you the most? Give us your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to take necessary steps to catch our newest videos.